Pisces. So I went to go start a passionate reading for my Patreon members, and I started getting a lot of downloads. So I want to get into that and see what is going to be coming out. Friendly reminder, Patreon members and channel members get to see all readings early. Patreon members also get bonus readings if you want to check that out. You can find all of it in the description or at my website. I do have readings. I also have one-on-one sessions where we can tackle an issue, concern that you're having. I also have a tarot course. All of that can be found at my website, sweetsoultarot.com. This reading can be about anyone and anything: lover, family, friend, stranger, acquaintance, secret admirers. Please keep an open mind. This is a general, which means not all of it will resonate, only some of it will. If most of it resonates, awesome, perfect. But again, please do not come at me in the comments. I have been on a blocking spree. The block button's been my favorite button lately because I ain't gonna get cussed out for nothing. And I ain't gonna be told random stuff like, whew, the internet. All right. So I'm getting that someone is expecting an apology from you. Someone is wanting and feels like they deserve an apology from you. This person's sad and disappointed. They feel like there's a deep understanding and bond here, but they feel like you're very immature. Whoever this is feels like you need to grow up, is what I'm getting. It's funny because you both feel like you see this clearly, but one of you can't see it clearly. One of you has got to be wearing rose-colored glasses. One of you has got to be in some sense of self-imposed prison and not seeing everything objectively, is what I wanted to say. So someone here is viewing the other one as immature. But that immature action got you to a place of peace that led to a new beginning. A new beginning where truth and clarity came to the surface. So someone is expecting an apology from you. I would even say that they feel that they deserve it. They feel like you took some sort of action or you did something without thinking it through. But what they're not recognizing is that you got truth and clarity on the situation and the dynamic, which is truth and clarity that you needed. And it resulted in you being able to go to a new beginning. This person could be losing a lot of sleep at night. This person could, again, feel like there's a deep bond and understanding here. They wanted to create something with you, but now they're feeling really stuck on how they view you, how they view this dynamic. This person is hell-bent on giving you an apology. This is someone who's like, I don't deserve this, and I don't owe you nothing. That's how this person is thinking. This person, again, you keep coming up in a karmic energy. So this person doesn't think very highly of you. They feel like you're someone who listens to your intuition, but they feel like you're someone who listens to your intuition in a manipulative action. They feel like you're very ego-driven. They feel like you're very, again, immature, naive. They feel like you're very wounded, defeated, and broken. This person also feels like you're putting the effort, the time, and the energy into something that isn't going to serve you. I don't know why, but this person feels like your abundance and your confidence is going to come to a halting stop. That you're just not seeing things clearly. This person also feels like you're lying to yourself and you're calling it your intuition. It's interesting because what I'm getting is that this person could be watching you from a place of discontentment because they really actually want to be back in your environment. They're feeling left out in the cold, but they have such a defensive energy that all they can do is hunker down more on how negatively they view you. This person views you very negatively. But it's funny because this person wants a reunion with you. They want celebration. And they're feeling left out in the cold. but they're feeling very defensive and guarded on how they view you and maybe even how they speak about you. They say that you're someone who's very toxic. They say that you're someone who says that you use your intuition, but you take a lot of action prematurely. They say that you could be bound to toxic ways, toxic lifestyle, toxic connections. Why does this person think that they deserve an apology? And it's funny because the way that this person used to view you, they view you completely different. Because you went to a place of peace. You took action that they see as immature, premature. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have acted that way. And because you did, because you do, I now think that you're a horrible person. I now think that you're immature and that you're toxic and that you're the problem. If we always point the finger at someone else, we have to recognize that there's a mirror here. So if this person is thinking this horrible about you, imagine what they think about themselves. But what this person isn't recognizing is that it got you to a place of peace. A place of peace that resulted in a new beginning. And it's funny because I feel like this person could have told you that there was a deep bond, a deep love, a deep connection. There was a lot of passion they wanted to create. But you could have seen very clearly that when this person gets mad at you or when this person doesn't get their way, their true feelings, their true emotions, their true thoughts come out. And again, it made you take action. It's like that lover, that friend, that family member, that whatever that says something to you and you're like, oh, tell me how you really feel. What do you really feel about it? Why does this person feel that you deserve them an apology? They feel like there's going to come a day, a time, a moment where you have the strength and the courage to see something clearly. And when you do, you're going to come in and apologize for coming in with a karmic way. And you're going to say, I was very unbalanced. I was very ungrounded. I didn't see that you were doing ABC for me. But what they're not seeing is that there's actually not truth and clarity here. That there isn't really heartbreak and disappointment on your side in the form of the fashion that's going to make you return. Again, this could be that mom and that dad who kicked you out and is like telling their friends and their family members, well, they're just a selfish child and I don't know what their problem is, but they just think the world revolves around them. And this is going to really teach them that the world doesn't revolve around them and they're going to come crawling back on their knees. In reality, you're not. But they're waiting for that day. They're waiting for that moment. They're waiting for you to bring an apology because they feel that they deserve it. And I feel like this person even has the personality of where they would demand it. And this is someone who once said that they loved you. But I find it funny because they could be coming up in a very toxic form. Not wanting to see that there actually isn't happiness and fulfillment here. So there isn't really, it's like this person, you know, if these are those family members who are feeling that way, what they're not recognizing is that they've never been that big of a part of your life anyway. So in their mind, they're saying, oh, you're going to miss us. You're going to come back with your tail in between your legs. You're going to really be sorry. When in reality, it's like, am I? Because I'm not really sad. I'm not really disappointed. I'm not really missing anything, whatever. And you just go about your merry little way. But behind the scenes, they're bashing you. They're talking really bad about you. They're saying horrible things about you. And that shows their character. That shows their thoughts. That shows their mind. How unstable and ungrounded they are. Give me more. Yeah, they feel like you have some growing up to do. They feel like you have a lot of changing and transforming. And once you do it, you'll know better. You'll know better so you can do better. But what they're not seeing is that you drop the burden. You drop the burden by not moving something forward. But the burden for them is that they didn't want this to end. So that's interesting. Something ended where I don't think you have regrets for it ending. You're like, whatever, I don't care. But whoever you ended it with or whoever you let go of is really talking bad about you and is saying, well, you know what? They're going to come in and apologize. They're going to have major change and transformation. My kid's going to see that they need me. That lover's going to see that they can't find nobody better than me. When in reality, it's showing that they have a crappy character, if I'm being completely blunt with you, by saying things like this for someone that they love. I mean, why would you bash your child like that or your lover like that or someone that you act like you care about? You wouldn't. And I think your intuition is telling you that you can manifest something more, that there is some sort of devil energy here. There's an expectation. There's a toxicity. There's something here that this person doesn't want to recognize and see. And that's the reason you're not putting in the effort. But that's the reason that they expect the effort. They expect the apology. Yeah, and there is no juggling. You have completely decided to say, no, this wall is up. Honey, I built this wall to keep you out. I'm not tearing it down to let you back in. Very interesting. Give me one of these. I want to see if it's going to tell you to let this go. The answer was given to you. Interesting. I just heard you do not need to explain anything to this person. So maybe this person wanted an explanation. See what you desire. Move towards that goal. It's time for you to zero in on your purpose. Use your intuitions and instincts to guide you to optimize your income. Optimize your income is what I was about to say. But to get the optimal outcome. But some of you could be needing to zero in on some sort of purpose so you can make more money. Whether that's switching jobs, doing something, starting something. There's an advantage in taking things slowly. Fully consider your options before making a move. Every step counts. Stay persistent. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. It's time to review goals, your schedule, and any projects you could be working on. Give me something about this person. Let's get rid of those. Give me something about this person. I'm hearing this is how we do it. So this could have been someone who wanted you to do something a certain way, a certain form, a certain fashion. Work through your fears, okay? And luck is on your side. So you're going to be very lucky. There could also be some fears coming up around Scorpio season. I don't even know when Scorpio season is. Or Sagittarius season. Some of you could be feeling really lucky around Sagittarius season. And as I said that, there's a lot of balance and healing taking place. Okay, so what's going to happen with this person who's expecting an apology? What's going to happen with them? What's going to happen with them? Because I don't see them getting an apology from you. Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. I was asking what's going to happen with them. We have Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Judgment. There's going to be a final decision here made after some sense of waiting. It's going to have everything to do with growth. I don't necessarily see this coming back together. I don't see, as I just said, that Five of Pentacles and Death. This is over. There might always be confusion, illusion, and a lot of options when it comes to giving and receiving. But I do think one day there will be major clarity, and in that clarity will come regrets. You can't treat people like crap and expect them to always forgive you. So someone here did something and they're expecting an apology from you. They're not going to get it. They're going to wait. And what they're going to recognize is in that waiting, there was a lesson. A final decision was made in that waiting. You completely closed a chapter. You said, I'm done. There is no taking the sex back. There is no letting this family member back in. We're done. You will die. And I'm not even going to see you at your funeral. We're done. And this person's going to have major regret because they're going to get major clarity on the fact that when it comes to giving and receiving, there is no giving and receiving. There is no possibility. There is no you growing up and you changing your mind. And I think that's going to be a message of truth or a message of bad news. There could even be a message of truth or a message of bad news coming in that there is success and victory happening for you that this person really didn't think you were capable of. This person didn't see you achieving that. I said that too. Remember me saying this person could feel like you overspend. This person could feel like you have a tendency of lying when it comes to what you're putting your time, your energy, your effort into. This could be someone who's like, yeah, you say you make $100,000 a year. You don't, because I went and seen this and you don't. Okay, unless someone sees your tax paperwork, they don't know anything. Allow people to think that they know what you have going on, because you know what they say, when you assume, you make an ass out of yourself. So let them assume all they want. They can assume that you're spending too much. They can assume that you're lying about some sort of job and it's not paying what it is. They can assume all day. But what's going to end up happening is they're going to get a message of truth that there is success and victory taking place for you. They can think that you're a liar. It'll prove for itself. They can think your business isn't going to be successful. It's going to prove itself. They can think your relationship's going to crumble because they don't agree with it. It's going to prove itself, okay? And it could take maybe a few seasons or a few years for them to recognize, oh my God, they got married. They have 4 kids. They're thriving. Oh my God. Not only did you start that business, but you're now in every Target and Walmart. Oh my God. Something's going to come out within a few years. I was going to say a few seasons. Okay, within a few years, this person's going to fully see you're not coming back to apologize. You're doing better than you ever have. You're not missing anything. If anything, they're missing something. Okay? Again, this could have to do around money. It's like if this is the family who always wanted you to do what they wanted you to do so you could have what they have, you're saying, no, I'll keep it. I'm going to make that and more. You're going to. And they could be saying, you ain't going to. You a liar. You don't even do any of that. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're going to make moves in silence. And the results are going to speak volumes. This is going to be the kind of people who are like, you know, I thought Pisces was dead. If y'all heard from them, next thing they know, they see you on TV. They see your face on a billboard. Pisces ain't dead. They right there. That's going to be this energy. Everything that these people have tried to take from you, everything that you thought you have lost, you're gaining tenfolds. And again, this person's expecting or wanting an apology from you, and they're not going to get it, because that's not a team player. That's not putting in the effort. That's not putting in the time. That's not saying, hey, listen, I don't like this, and I feel like you owe me an apology. I know that you might not give me one, but I really don't like the way you talk to me. Conversation, teamwork, communication. Again, movement forward is going to be taking place. There's going to be a lot unknown around your investments, what you have going on. This could again be around love. There could even be a little underlying fear if this is a lover trash talking, a friend trash talking, a family member trash talking, whoever this is. There could be a little underlying fear that they are going to be proved wrong, because I do feel like this person intuitively knows I am going to be proved wrong. I say that your work ethic's crap. Your work ethic can't be too much crap if you in Walmart and Target. Like, I mean, that's what I'm getting. Whatever this person says about you is going to be proved wrong. But you're not even going to have to go out of your way to prove it wrong. It's just going to happen. That's just how things are going to balance out. So in this moment, in this time frame, you need to work through your fears. You need to recognize that you're very lucky, and it doesn't matter what people are expecting from you, what they want from you. They can expect and want all day. At the end of the day, they're going to be left out in the cold, and they think you're being left out in the cold. You're going to be the winner. When people do things to try to harm you, hurt you, leave you out in the cold, or make you feel something they feel you need to feel, they're only harming themselves. When you try to punish others, you punish yourself. Very interesting. So get back on task, Pisces. Don't allow whoever this is that thinks that they deserve something from you to get that. You do you. You have a guard up. You have a wall up. You keep working. You keep putting in the time, putting in the effort. It's going to pay off for you. And every single person who doubted your relationship, every single person who doubted you being able to get through school, who doubted you being able to be a single parent for 10 years, who doubted you being able to do all of it simply because they couldn't, they gonna regret it. Because just because they weak doesn't mean you weak. Just because they don't have the strength don't mean you don't have the strength. So keep that in mind. Okay, I'm feeling very sassy. So I'm actually gonna stop this one here because I might start trash talking here in a minute. Have a blessed day, guys.